Do you want to make sure your child is equipped with the information they need to stay safe online? Here are 10 things to teach your children before allowing them to access any online content. And just a note, you can find a download of all these rules to post near your computer at home on my website, mommyanswerlady.com. Number 1, never give personal information. Even if your children are not allowed on social media, some games have game chats. They should know never to give out any personal information, including their real name, age, address, or even the city they live in, birth date, number of people in their family, where they attend school, etc. If someone asks for this information, they should know to let you know this immediately. Number 2, people are not always honest online. Children need to realize that any person can get on the computer and say they are anyone they want to. And people do lie. Even if someone says they are a young person in a game chat, they could just as well be an adult lying to try to gain their trust. Number 3, don't give away info in a username. Most online sites, including online games, are going to have the participants make a username. Let your child know not to give out personal information by using their real name, age, address, city, or any other information in that name. It should be completely generic with no information included. For example, Kyle 2015 would not be good because it tells their name and what year they were born. Instead, Green Grass 3590 would not tell anything about them at all. Hey, if you're finding this information helpful, please remember to hit that like button. Number 4, never send pictures to strangers. If a person asks for a picture, your child should know that this is a warning sign of trouble. No one needs a picture of them for any good reason. If someone asks for one, they need to let you know immediately. Number 5, never download anything without permission. Children need to know viruses can come from internet downloads, so before they download anything, they should ask permission. Number 6, ask parent before setting up any online accounts. Make sure your child knows they need to ask you before they set up an account for any online activity, including games. That way you can decide what online programs they are allowed to interact with. I really recommend you get an online monitoring system, such as the Bark home device that keeps track of all the internet activity going on in your home and on devices owned by you. There is a link in the description below for that really awesome device. I explained more about that in the last video about 5 things a parent should do before their children are allowed internet access. I'll put a link to that video in the description below as well. But they still need to ask you and give you the username and passwords they plan to use for all their online activities, just to keep your communication open and to build trust between you and your child. Number 7, keep passwords private. Explain to them that a password is there so that no one can get on their account and change anything, get their personal information, or use it maliciously. Only you as a parent and they should know their passwords. If someone else asks for it, they need to tell you immediately. Number 8, tell a parent if they receive a threatening message. No matter what a person has written to them in a game chat or otherwise, if they receive a message that is threatening in any way or even makes them feel uncomfortable, they need to tell you about it right away. Number 9, never plan to meet up with someone they meet online. If they do end up having any kind of conversation with someone online, they should never plan to meet up with them in person without talking to you. You should even consider telling them about some of the real-life stories of predators who have met victims online and convinced them to sneak out to meet them. They need to understand the real-life danger involved here. Number 10, posts last forever. Something they need to know is that anything they do on a computer or online, including what they search for, what they type, what they write, and especially what they post online, can last forever. Computers store all that information. So even if they think they're doing something that's secret, it isn't going to stay secret and will be discovered in time. This is something they need to keep in mind. And remember, to help your children keep these things in mind, you can find a free download of all these rules to post near your computer at home on my website at mommyanswerlady.com. Parents, you can do this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you here next time.